Before we start the video, just a quick note here is that as you might have guessed from the title of this video, we will talk about the tech that might exist after 10 to 15 years or after a few more years, like in the near future, the tech that might appear. So let me just tell you, everything that I say has a chance of being accurate and not accurate. There's a chance of happening and not happening. This video is just for entertainment purposes and it's just like a light discussion. It has absolute chance that whatever I say, none of that happens or happens after many, many years. Also, another thing is that whatever I say regarding the future, it is based on the current trends in tech and how things are going. Another thing that all the technologies that I will mention in this video, it is completely your choice whether you want to use the tech or not. So with these things in our mind, let's start the video. Hello everybody, my name is Yamadak Bhanja and how's it going? So today we are talking about the future. To be more particular, we are talking about the tech that might appear in like 10, 15 years, like 2030 or something, some sort of that, like the near future. What tech might appear and why, well, like what is the interesting part of this? It's interesting. Talking about the future of tech is interesting because we are making rapid progress in technology. In just a few years we have made a lot of progress in technology, and it makes you wonder what technical achievements we might achieve in the next 10 or 15 years. So that's why this video is here, and we're going to talk about tech of the future. So let's start the video. So firstly, the thing that is a major part of our lives right now in the tech community is going green. Every tech company is trying to take eco-friendly steps, and which is very, very important because we this is our only planet, this is our only home, and we should take care of it. So going green has been a huge motto, and I think this motto will continue for a long period of time. So companies are taking various different steps, and like for example the company Apple, they uh, they want to become this, they claim that they'll become carbon neutral by 2030. That's 10 years later, like from like not 10 years exactly, but something like that. So this trend, I think it's quite a good trend, and I think it will continue for a long period of time. And on the face of going green is actually electric cars. So we're going to talk about electric cars because it plays a huge role in going green and this entire motto and journey that we have taken. So electric cars, uh, there are like multiple companies that manufacture. Almost every car company manufactures their version of electric cars, almost all of them. So the major brand right now is obviously Tesla, and they are like the face of electric cars right now. And they've so electric cars, so is right now at this point. The problem with electric cars is that it is not as efficient as normal cars, so it is not as efficient as the normal cars. But I think in the next 10 to 15 years, I think traveling in electric cars will be quite easy, just as easy as like normal cars. So I think electric cars will be a major thing that you'll find, and by in the next 10 15 years I think everybody will be owning an electric car. So yeah, next thing that I think might be in the future, that the tech that might remain in the future, is folding phones. Okay, fine. There are multiple opinions on folding phones, and like some people say it's quite useful and it's the future. Some people say no, it's not useful and it won't help. Like what is like the folding phones? There are like two types. There you have the folding phones and the flip phones. So the folding phones is one that opens up into like a tablet sort of mini tablet sort of thing. What is the use of that? You're fitting an entire tablet screen into your pocket, and you can use it for various purposes. Actually, right now, many of us do not have a folding phone. Like most of us do not have a folding phone, and therefore we don't know the value of it. But once is like soon, when we get folding phones of that sort, I think we might find value in it, and I think it's the future. Flipping phones, I think, will be more popular than folding phones in the next 10 to 15 years, because flipping phones are less expensive than folding phones, so it's affordable. And the next thing is that not everybody needs a huge screen. So I think flipping phones might be what people will buy in the next 10-15 years, and I think the price will also like come down of folding phones, and I think the major concerns of folding phones is durability. If you see, in like around in 10 years, we have made a lot of improvements in like mobile technology, mobile phone, smartphone technology. Like 10 years before, we had like this half smart, like not so smartphone, but it's a smartphone. You know what I mean? It's like a little bit chunky. You understand what I'm trying to say? But now we have brilliant smartphones that are really, really powerful. We have gaming phones as well right now. So you can see the progress. So I think folding phones will have that sort of progress, and we might see it in the future. Uh, but obviously, certain improvements are to be made. Okay, the next piece of tech that I think is going to be quite prominent, and it's going to be like a long term thing, is AR and VR. So AR and VR, it's been a major part of the gaming industry right now currently, but now we are we have to extend. We are like companies are trying to extend this. So AR and VR. You know where I'm getting it to. I'm getting it to the metaverse. So if you want to know more details about the metaverse, which we are going to talk about it, but I've given definitions and clear thoughts on the metaverse. There's a video that I have in my channel. It's either going to be on the top, it's going to be somewhere here, or I'll also link it in the description. You can check it out. So AR and VR will play a very big part of our metaverse technology. So you can check what metaverse is and more information, more opinions on that video. So metaverse is like this 3D space where you can enter in a virtual VR headset, and then you'll have avatars that will represent you in the 3D world, and then you can interact with other people's avatars who have also logged into metaverse. So it's like the social media, but just like 3D. So I had talked a lot about the definitions and the use of it in the video, but I've also talked about disadvantages, but I want to talk about the disadvantages and how it could be fixed a bit more detailed. I have mentioned it in my own video, but I'm going to go a little bit more in detail right here. So the metaverse, the main requirement for making it mainstream is for that, the major thing is security. Security is like a major concern. So like for now, right now, there are like multiple companies that are fighting for like the lead position in metaverse. Like Facebook changed its name to Meta, and Microsoft is also having their own version of metaverse, and everybody's like battling it out for to find like the lead position in the metaverse, for like the lead company that like it's like the war between like how should I explain it? When smartphones came, everybody's trying to make the best smartphone, the best operating system to make it the most popular one. I think this is that phase where there's this new technology and companies are like battling it out to become like the standard standard thing. So if they pull it off properly, if they make metaverse responsibly and properly, I think it could be in mainstream. I can see this future where every company is trying to make their own version of metaverse. For example, Facebook has announced like their own version of metaverse. They are going to work on it. They've also announced Project Cambria, which is like a VR headset that could track your facial expressions. So that's also cool. It's releasing. They've said it's going to release this year, which is cool. We are already making progress in that department. Only thing, security is a major concern. Like you are not supposed to be tracked. All your whatever you're doing in the metaverse is not supposed to be tracked and stored, and things are not supposed to be done with that. It's a major concern. And another concern is like I've told this in my video as well. We need, like, there should be certain rules and regulations about to which how much the features will be released. For example, you're not supposed to give a lot of features that makes users makes users feel like using the metaverse forever. There should be certain use of the outside world, or else the outside world will be not a very it's not a good thing. Like you're abandoning the outside world, you're not going outside, and you're spending your entire time in the metaverse. This is not a healthy situation, and therefore there should be restrictions in the metaverse. You're not allowed to do everything. Like you're not allowed to do put there should be restrictions in the features that are being released. A person should not be addicted to the metaverse. There should be certain controls, certain rules and regulations, and if companies are not able to do that, I don't think metaverse would be a good thing to follow. So I think metaverse could be a mainstream. It could help a lot in a lot of things if it is pulled off properly.
Technology. The metaverse gives us an opportunity to change that if we build it well.
So you could see that all these things that I've told you in this video, it has to be implemented properly. They already exist right now, but proper implementation can make it a major thing, and it could help people. So that's the video. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video. Subscribe.